The deal that officially never existed has just officially been honored. 3 years ago, two men walked into a room in Delhi. One became Chief Minister, the other was told, "Wait." Today the wait ended, and the man who was asked to step aside refused to leave Karnataka. That refusal is the real story. This story begins in 2023. Congress won Karnataka in a landslide, biggest state victory in years, a genuine mandate. And on the night of that victory, before the celebrations had settled, the same party began quietly negotiating with itself about how to split the prize. Siddaramaiah had the numbers, the MLA loyalty, 5 decades of political capital, the AHINDA coalition, backwards communities, minorities, Dalits, that he had spent a career building. DKS had run the campaign, raised the money, built the ground machine, delivered the victory. Both wanted the chair. So the Congress High Command did what it always does. It made a deal nobody would put in writing. Siddaramaiah becomes Chief Minister, DKS becomes Deputy. And somewhere in that room, an understanding was reportedly reached. At the halfway mark, the chair rotates. Except Siddaramaiah denied any such agreement existed. DKS said, "I'm still waiting for that day. We have some understanding. I don't want to discuss it in the media." The High Command confirmed nothing. A government built on a promise no one would sign. That is where Karnataka has been for 3 years. This morning, that changed. Breakfast at Kaveri, Siddaramaiah's official residence. The entire cabinet around the table. DKS in the room. And then, DKS falling at Siddaramaiah's feet, seeking blessings. The cameras capturing it all. The performance of unity. Then the resignation, submitted not to the governor who had quietly left for Mumbai the night before, but to his private secretary. And then the High Command offered him Delhi, a Rajya Sabha seat, Congress's strongest OBC voice nationally, the face of the party ahead of 2029. He said no, publicly, explicitly, at a press conference. "I am not interested in national politics. I have 2 more years as an MLA. I will serve my people." The audience watching the last Karnataka FaultLines video said it before it happened. One comment: Congress will sure lose 2028 if Siddaramaiah is removed. Bigger than Devraj Urs, bigger than Devagowda, bigger than Bangarappa. Another: DK has money, not people. On ground, Siddaramaiah has more vote share and MLAs. The people watching from Karnataka already understood what Delhi calculated differently. So what did Delhi actually choose? DK Shivakumar is Congress's finest crisis instrument, the man who prevented defections across multiple states, who raised funds when no one else could, who kept Karnataka Congress alive through years in opposition. When a state government needed saving, anywhere in India, Delhi called DKS. Indispensable to the High Command's internal machinery. But AHINDA, the social coalition that actually delivered 136 seats in 2023, was Siddaramaiah's personal construction, built over decades, not transferable with a resignation letter. DKS has Vokkaliga consolidation, organized, powerful, but numerically limited. And here is the structural problem that every ground-level Congress voter in Karnataka already sees. Vokkaliga vote splits with Kumarswamy's JDS. DKS consolidating Vokkaliga doesn't add to Congress's total. It competes for votes that were never fully Congress's to begin with. Congress knows this, which is why DKS is getting 2, possibly 3 deputy chief ministers. Siddaramaiah's camp gets a chair. Parmeshwara, Dalit, OBC, gets visibility. The fractions get titles. You don't need 3 co-pilots if one person can fly the plane. Now here is the pattern that gets missed in national coverage. Karnataka voters split their ballot deliberately. In 2024, with Congress as the sitting government, with guarantee schemes delivering real welfare on the ground, BJP still won 17 of 28 Lok Sabha seats in Karnataka. 17. The same voters who gave Congress the assembly gave BJP the parliament. That split is not confusion. It is calculation. Assembly vote, local governance, caste arithmetic, welfare delivery, Siddaramaiah's domain. Lok Sabha vote, national calculus, something else entirely. Which means Congress's hold on Karnataka's assembly is not permanent. It has to be earned. Constituency by constituency. through the coalition that won it. That coalition is AHINDA. And AHINDA's architect is now an MLA in Varuna, not the Chief Minister in Bengaluru. Look at what Siddaramaiah said walking out. Until my last breath, I will fight communal forces. Because the Constitution is against all this. If not for the Constitution, I would not be educated. I would have remained a shepherd. That is not a farewell speech. That is a positioning speech. A man keeping his options visible. Staying close to 136 MLAs who backed him. Remaining embedded in the base. Remaining the most powerful figure in Karnataka Congress, who does not hold the chair. Shadow governments don't announce themselves. They simply remain available. And BJP, which lost Karnataka badly in 2023, has been patient, organized, waiting. It built booth-level infrastructure through the loss. It did not collapse into factional chaos after 2023. It is preparing for 2028 the way it prepares for every state. 5 years before the election, not 5 months. BJP doesn't need to become popular in Karnataka to win. It only needs Congress to fracture, along the line that was already visible, and is now structurally reinforced by the decision made this morning. The Congress High Command chose today. They chose their internal arithmetic, DKS's financial reliability, his value to Delhi's machinery, the deal that had to be honored, over Karnataka's electoral arithmetic. The phantom agreement became real. The transition happened. The optics were managed. The cameras showed unity. But the man who made way is still in Karnataka. And the voters who came to Congress because of who sat in that chair have not yet been told what they are voting for now. The chair changed hands this morning. What holds it together is still being decided. You were watching Fault Lines. I'm Abhijit.